up, people? It's the penalty once again. You know, this will be episode 2 of Penalty V. Penalty V. Yeah, I had to change the name and shit because I saw another motherfucker up here putting up videos called My Take and shit, and I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like taking after another motherfucker's name and sharing the name and all of that shit. But anyway, today I want to talk about basically how these young women nowadays just don't know how to take no for an answer. It seems like it's occurred to me that some of these females, not all, some of these females, especially the ones that's like stunningly attractive, like just a 10 off the motherfucking rank, off the board or whatever, they just feel like they can get any man they want. And when they meet a man like me, you know what I'm saying? When they meet a man like me, it just puts all they motherfucking thoughts to shame. You know what I'm saying? It makes them feel inferior for the first time in a sense. You know? Like, they feel like if a dude tells them no, it's either two things. One, he's involved in a relationship already, or two, he's gay. You know what I'm saying? Like they're real fucking fast to throw that motherfucking label on somebody that says no to them. You know, they feel like since they got a fat ass and you know what I'm saying, they match the motherfucking criteria of a video vixen. Like they feel like any man who's a fan of hip hop or just any man in general, you know what I'm saying, is just going to gravitate towards that shit. And in most cases, they are absolutely right. They're absolutely fucking right. But not in my motherfucking case. You know what I'm saying? I try to be the changing of the guard. You know what I mean? I like to be the oddball out the group. When everybody says yes to that girl, I be the only motherfucker that be like, nah, I'm good. You know? See, me personally, I never been attracted to women that everybody's attracted to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a woman that's appealing to every man out there. You know what I mean? I like a woman that's like that look good to some and don't look good to others. You know what I mean? Like I don't be aiming for a 10. I like to aim more like I settle for an 8. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a 7.5. Maybe a 7.5. It depends. It really fucking depends. But I don't need that 10. I had a 10 before, and I didn't really, you know, it's kind of overrated to me. You know what I'm saying? A chick with a fat ass, okay, wow, whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? She was born with that ass. You know what I'm saying? Having a fat ass is not a fucking talent whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? A body part cannot be a fucking talent. You know what I'm saying? You can't be talented at having a fat ass. Just like a dude can't be talented at having a big dick. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something you know what I'm saying, we born with and shit. And you know, it really doesn't add no points on anybody's list when it comes to personality and what can you bring to the table that's not have anything to do with money, but just in general, what do you bring to the table? You know? I never been a player type. You know, I feel like any man who has to get more than one woman to just achieve pure satisfaction is not right in the head. It's something not right with that dude. Something's not right with that dude. And I just feel like there's a lot of people like that out here. And I was friends with quite a few of them. And once they found out that I wasn't like them, you know what I'm saying, they kind of kept their distance away from me like I'm some type of weirdo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta fuck what he fucks. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like what he likes. Man, that shit is petty as fuck, man. I feel like everybody got their personal preference out here. You can't just say, okay, this woman is suitable for any man in this world, and any man in this world would die to have something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? These 10s out here, I'll fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I have sex. You know what I'm saying? Consensual sex. You know, but as far as a relationship, something long term, whoo, I don't know about that right there. And maybe I'm selling myself short. Maybe not. I don't know. It's my life. It's my choice. My preference. You know? My penis. I could stick it in whatever woman I want. You know what I'm saying? She could be ugly as hell. She could be pretty as hell. That's my motherfucking choice. My motherfucking decision. My motherfucking choice, nigga. That's my choice. I decide that shit. Not you. You know what I'm saying? Me. Motherfucker. Me. It's just like back in the day when you was in high school, you know, a girl might approach you, you know what I'm saying? And you might not be feeling her like that, but you know what I'm saying, the fellas are. Like your homeboys might be dying to hit that, but she ain't feeling them. She feeling you. And you ain't feeling her. So you tell her no. And your homeboys is like, what the fuck? You wouldn't hit that? Nigga, you crazy. Nigga, you crazy. Something wrong with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Which that don't really bother me. What really bothers me is when these females like to throw the gay labels and shit. You know, that shit right there is corny. Like how the fuck can you sit here and say that just because I don't like your ass, that I just don't like any female, period? You know what I'm saying? Like, since when do you represent the female gender? You know what I mean? That shit right there is just fucking, man, that shit is fucking annoying, man. I went through that shit all through my school years, man. And, you know, as a result, you know, I didn't have that many friends growing up. You know, I had girls come my way, but I just wasn't feeling them like that for the most part. Some of them I were, and I gave them chances. You know, may it got burnt later on, but I gave them chances. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody, yeah, everybody deserves a fair chance, but you know, after a while, your preferences change. You know, just because I liked a certain type of woman back in high school doesn't mean I go for that same type of woman now. Motherfucker, I ain't been in high school in over 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, a lot can change in a person's life in a 10-year time frame. A lot of shit can change. You know, nobody views the world the same as they did 10 years ago. And if they did, they wasted 10 years of their life. That's a quote from Muhammad Ali, but not the 10-year part. But yeah, people out here is just so focused on other people and what other people think. And that's the problem. That's the motherfucking problem. Like, we encounter these people all the time in our lives. I'm sure I'm not the only person, you know. It's just people that's just focused on other people's needs and wants and shit when they should be focused on their own goddamn needs and wants. Like that shit really irks me though. Like, how the fuck can a man get mad at another man for not sleeping with a woman, a certain woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, just because she don't want your ass and she wants me, that doesn't mean I want her back. That's my whole thing on that when it comes to the fellas on this topic right here. But the main aim is at the females. It's like, why would you fucking think that I'm into dudes because I don't like you? You know? Like, that's some real fucking big-headed thing to say. That's some real egotistic thing to say, man. Like, people got egos is big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, these chicks out here with the big asses, like, their egos are just that big. Just as big as they motherfucking asses, for real. On some real shit. I ain't gonna talk long, you know. This video ain't as long as the last one, but hey, you know, I got more episodes to come. This is episode 2. Basically talking about, you know, females not taking no for an answer. They need to understand that no means no. You know what I'm saying? No means no. And there's no getting around that shit, you know? No means no. And if you can't accept that shit, then you can kiss my black ass. Fuck you.